Hi, everybody. Thanks for taking a moment to listen to John and I today talk to you a little bit about our upcoming 30 Days to Healthy Living program that we're going to be starting. And for those of you that know me, you've seen me post quite a bit about doing the 30 Days to Healthy Living a while ago and the success that I had. And then John did one with me a few months ago, and he had fantastic success as well.
Yeah, like I lost weight, which is like a tertiary goal for me. It's mostly I just want to feel better. But and like I've slipped a little bit since then. I've gone back to eating more like processed foods and drinking more pop again. And yet, because my body's in a better state than it was, I barely put any of that weight back on.
Right. So let me tell you first a little bit about what it is, and then we'll tell you a little bit about our success. We're hoping this isn't too long of a video, but 30 Days to Healthy Living is just a way of giving your body a chance to reset. So we eat a lot of processed foods in our diet nowadays. We tend to grab things on the go, and we may or may not even know foods that we're sensitive to in our diet. So things like gluten. A lot of people nowadays are really sensitive to gluten, or things like soy. Corn can be something that people are sensitive to. Peanuts are something that people can be sensitive to. Dairy's a big one. I can tell you the truth, when I did this, I was really, really afraid that I was going to be sensitive to dairy, and cheese is one of my favorite foods. But I actually found at the end that I missed bread more than I missed dairy. And I did find some really nice gluten-free foods to use. So what it is if you want to lose weight, you do 2 shakes a day, protein shakes. If you don't want to lose weight, you do 1, and then you eliminate those foods. So for example, this is our Feel Fit protein. It's a strawberry flavored. This one's a low carb. This is one of my favorites. We also have an essential meal protein that's actually a full meal replacement. So with this one, you would have this shake in the morning with water, and that would be one meal. You'd have the shake again at lunch. You could do vanilla. We have vanilla as well. And you wouldn't even have to add anything.
And the essential meal is so convenient. I prefer the other one because it's more customizable. You can control the flavor and texture better. Like you can do that with the essential meal too. That it's just more of a waste to do that. But like I've tried one diet or another all throughout my life, right? And I've tried proteins before and meal supplements before, and like this is genuinely the best tasting stuff I've ever tried. It's 90% of the reason I've stuck with it for as long as I have. Because I'm somebody who believes that if you enjoy food, you should enjoy food.
Right.
So I'm not going to eat something just to intake calories. I'm not going to eat something that I don't like just because it's the healthier alternative. I genuinely wouldn't do this if it wasn't something that I enjoyed taking into my body.
So, for example, what John's alluding to is with this one, you would want to add a healthy fat into it each day. And you probably want to add some veggies. You could also add greens. And as part of the cleanse, you'll get the Feel Fit, the Be Well Superfood greens. You would add that to your shake if you want to.
Very broad variety in there,
yeah,
concentrated down very
It's fruits
well.
and vegetables, 36 fruits and vegetables. And that would make this a complete shake, a complete meal for you. The other thing I want to let you know about our Bond products is that we're vegan, we're gluten-free, and we're non-GMO, and we're clean. And so that was one of the things that attracted me to as well is, in the last few years, I've started to eat a little cleaner in what I do. And this was what was really attractive. So that's one part of it. You're also going to work on your gut, because I don't know if not everybody realizes that your gut influences everything else in your body, and it really truly does. And the biggest thing I took out of my first cleanse was healing my gut and getting rid of indigestion that I had had for 3 years. My skin cleared up, and I just generally feel better. So you're going to do a clean tox tea every day. You're also going to do in the 3rd week an actual detox.
Yeah.
You're going to sip this drink all day, and it's going to clean you out, and it does. It really does.
Yeah, it not like in a like violent or intrusive way. It's just like your poops will be a little more regular and a little softer for a little while. It's nothing. It's not like one of those stupid laxatives you see like an influencer push these days or something. It's like an actual thing,
Right.
Like it's what those are trying to pretend to be, but better when they're worse.
So one of the other items that we ask that you give up is coffee. Coffee is actually a lot harder on most people's stomachs than I think they realize. John drinks coffee all day long,
I do.
every day. He is going to give up the coffee. He's going to substitute it with our B vitamin rich energy fizz. It does have caffeine in it. And he's going to do these a couple of times a day. I am as well. I drink coffee every day. I'm going to do it as well. And these are wonderful. And what I like about this is it really is B vitamin rich. And we don't get enough B vitamins in our diet either. So subbing this for a month, giving our guts a chance to heal from the coffee is going to be a good thing for us. I know that's a hard one for a lot of people to give up that coffee. My daughter Katie's a coffee drinker. And she found after she did her first cleanse that when she went back to drinking coffee, it was really harder on her stomach than she had ever realized, like really hard on her stomach. So she'll give herself like a sip of it on the weekends. Any more than that, she feels bad. And I'm not saying you're going to have to give up coffee because I didn't have to. I can drink it still. John can drink it still.
Yeah, I did not find that. Like, I recognize that, like, I feel the coffee when it hits my gut, but it doesn't, like, bother me, you know? So, Like I'm planning to go back to drinking coffee when this is over. But this stuff is not a bad replacement. It tastes fantastic.
So needless to say, we wanted to tell you a little bit about it. Our first one starts Monday. We're going to do some before pictures. We're going to track our weight. We're not going to tell you our weight, but we'll track our weight. We're going to do some measurements of our body so we can see where we start. And we're also going to kind of journal a little bit and let everybody know how we feel when we start. And then we'll let you know how we feel when we end it. And we'll check in with you periodically as we do it. There's a second one starting on the 22nd of January as well. And what it is this time of year, our bond promotes a really big reset because, you know, everybody's out there making their health goals right now. And they're going to give you added support. So you're going to get text messages. We give you a meal guide, a very wonderful meal guide with shake recipes, clean meal recipes. You know, what do I eat for dinner on this? Well, you eat a lot of really healthy protein, meat, and you eat vegetables, and it's good.
Make sure you get your carbs from vegetables, which it helps teach you. It helps teach you how important that kind of thing is because you need carbs, you need fats, you need proteins, but the source of them is what determines how healthy they are. This isn't like you're gonna cut all but 500 calories a day. You need calories. You want calories. And this is supposed to guide you into learning what kinds of calories you should be taking in primarily. And that doesn't mean you can't do other stuff too. Like you can't. Doesn't mean you can't go get like Chinese on the weekend or something. It's just like you should be aware otherwise, and that's what's important.
And the last two things I want to share is one, you do get to snack. So please don't think I'm saying that you're going to get a 200-calorie shake for breakfast and a 200-calorie shake for lunch and a dinner that's chicken breast and vegetables, because that's not what I'm saying. I did Diet Workshop and Weight Watchers. That's not what I'm saying. And neither one's a horrible program. Don't misunderstand. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about a strong, high-protein diet, which we all need, especially for me as I age. So you can snack. And one of my biggest snacks on this is eggs. I actually eat a lot of boiled eggs or even cooked eggs, fried eggs or whatever. You can snack on eggs. You can snack on healthy nuts. You can snack on other items that are in the list that we're going to give you as part of the guide. The other thing I want you to know is, unlike other programs where you do kind of a healthy reset like Whole30, if you mess up on Whole30 and say you eat dairy, you have to start over the 30 days. We don't do that. So it's 30 days to healthy living. We give you the guide. We give you the coaching. If you decided to do it with us, either Monday the 8th, we'd have to rush and get you some product to use, or on the 22nd, John and I would be here to support you through the whole thing, answer any questions you had. You could call us, text us, message us, whatever you wanted to do. We would be here to help coach you through. So if you're interested, maybe just want some samples of the energy fizz to make sure that you could give up your coffee for it, or if you just want to talk to us one-on-one, message us. We'd be happy to set up a call with you guys to answer any questions that you have.
You've got your Facebook group too.
I do. Really I have an group. Aging Well with Vicky Facebook group that
I'll put a link in.
And John will give you the link, and we're going to get him a group stood up here pretty soon for folks. But I've got that group. You can find Aging Well with Vicky on Instagram, and that's my Instagram page where I share things. I share recipes and stuff like that, and we're going to get John all set up with that as well. But right now, what we're focusing on in January is getting kind of back to the basics, cleaning us out after the holidays. And if you want to join us, feel free. John?
Yeah, that's basically
Klaus says you should join. I think that's why he came to visit. This is our dog, Klaus. But thanks, guys, for your time today. And again, just message us if you have any questions, any interest, want some samples, and we'll get them to you.
Yep.
Have a great day. Thanks. See ya.